If your podcast is an interview-based show and you're recording remotely, we recommend making the guest experience as easy as possible. This will make your guests happier, which will lead to a beautiful sounding episode, meaning they'll recommend your show, which will lead to fame and fortune for you as a content creator. Okay, that last part is a big maybe. With a lot of hard work, possibly. But how can you make sure your guest feels valued by making the remote experience as easy as possible? If you're new to the SquadCast channel, my name is Maribel Quesada Smith. I'm a video and podcast producer, and I'm here to help you level up your remote recordings so that you can create better podcast and video content from anywhere in the world. In this video, I'm breaking down the topic of how to make your remote recording session easy and smooth for both you and your guest, starting right within the SquadCast Cloud Recording Studio. In previous videos, we also covered how to make sure your guest sounds great, how to make sure your guests are comfortable so that they can tell their stories, and how to send mics and video equipment to your guests so that they can look and sound top-notch. So make sure you check those out too. Now, this video is all about using the dashboard and details within SquadCast FM and the progressive uploads to help make remote recording easier for you and your guests. But before we get started, we want to know what you're producing and how we can help you succeed. So leave us a comment below telling us about your show and what stage of the creation journey you're on. Okay, we're ready. Let's start with the studio and details. We want to make sure our guests have a great experience on our shows. Why? Well, because if they have a great experience, maybe they'll tell their friends that you're a great interviewer and you'll get more awesome guests. But also because happy interviewees make great storytellers. If they feel comfortable and set up for success, you'll get great stories out of them. The SquadCast Studio sets you up and your guests for success. And here's how. Inside the SquadCast Studio, you can now send guest invite emails when you schedule a recording session. This includes a bunch of helpful tips for your guests to dial in their setup. Or copy the invite link and send your own personalized message to your guest. SquadCast also makes it easy for you to include the invite link to watch backstage so that your guest can invite anyone from their team to the recording session. And you can also easily encourage your guests to use the test equipment and connectivity features before they join in the green room. And once connected, record a 30-second sound check and play it back right in the studio to ensure everyone looks and sounds their best. Next up, progressive uploads. I mentioned this at the top of the episode, if you remember, and that's because we want to prioritize the guest experience by respecting their time. Now, we do this for you in the SquadCast Studio with progressive uploads that are really, truly progressive. And what does this mean on a practical level for you and your guest? Well, it's super fast and reliable, meaning once you're finished recording, they don't have to wait around in the session or keep any tabs open to make sure that their recording is safe. It's already safe and sound in the cloud. You can rest assured that you'll never lose a recording. It'll be super fast and you'll be confident and focused on your interview. I want to make sure my guests feel like gold when they're recording with me. Shout out to Harry Duran from Fullcast for the sage wisdom here. I do that by giving them both recording and connecting instructions before we actually record. And I do that by sharing the above tips and tricks while we're in the recording session. I also do that by following up with them after the recording to thank them and to let them know when to expect their episode to drop. And here's a pro tip. You can also follow up a second time to share listening stats from their episode and maybe invite them back to the show if they did really well with your audience. They're giving me their time by being a guest on my show. So my goal is to make sure they feel respected and happy. If you want more tips like this, we're here every Thursday dishing the goods, so make sure you hit that subscribe button below. But if you want even more helpful info on creating better remote recordings and leveling up your audio and video content, join the SquadCast FM community. We call it the Squad Pod. Head to squadcast.fm/community to learn more. Until next time, happy recording.